Hello, friends. So today we will do a waterscape with all the boats. In the last session, we did boat study. So these are some of the boats which we did. So I'm using the same paper today also. This is Chitrapat, the same, only the difference is the size. So this is now A3. Earlier I was using a half imperial. So let's start. I will start with the sky. Then we will go to the shadow part and then the water. So I see the sky is darker on the top, then it becomes lighter and it's quite daytime, and the water is little bit greenish, so I'll not follow the entire color scheme. I will try to keep it very simple so that anyone can do it, like there is no restriction for colors. um, but we will follow the value scale of that. So let's jump into the painting. So let's start. So I am starting with the sky. I will keep the iPad aside. Mm-mm. So, so I have added a bit of ultramarine with lilac. So that's why this color has come. This is something I will add some bit of water, so it becomes very light at the next to the horizon. So this is the horizon and let it be. Then we have this buildings, so we will leave the buildings uh, like that, and we will just color around it, and we will do the shadow part a bit late, like after this. So this is the sky. Mm, 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 mm. So let's add a bit of dark on the top, then it becomes lighter, and I will tilt the page so that it will run down, and I will just lift, like soak few of the water here like this. So the sky is done. Let's do the water part now, and later I will do the shadow part. So I want a like shadow, sharp edges. So that's why I am not touching it now. If I touch it now, then it will mix in the background. I don't want that for this. But if I wanted that effect, then I could have done that way. But here I don't want that soft edges effect. uh, so that is why I am just doing this, and I will be adding a few of water. Then let me check this color somewhere in the rough paper. I think this is the color I want. This is right. Then I will just color it for the water, and we can leave the land part, and we can just do the water. So I am like purposefully have this uh, I will leave these marks somewhat, so that we will have that sparkling effect, not fully, but few of the sparkling effect I want in this water. So I'll just have this. So here we need that color So I'll leave out. Then I'll just. So purposefully, I'm not covering all these sparkling things. I'm just leaving it like this, something, then this, not covering entirely. So something like this. Then I hope this sound is not uh, like audible, because I some background noise is there. Someone is drilling. I hope that is not audible. But after this, I won't get time to shoot. I will have to work. So that's why I have to kind of shoot now. Sorry if you are hearing the noise. Hopefully I have like switched on the noise cancellation, but let's see. So now I will just try it, because so now I will do the next so shadow part. The light part I will just leave as it is. I don't want to do any thing there, but the shadow part, let me mix ultramarine red and some burnt sienna, but it will be more of ultramarine, and so I need a bit of red. So it is something like this color. So I'm adding a bit of more water, because we have to do the full thing. Uh, so I'll add more of water, so that we don't run out of this mixture. And I will pre-mix the color before, so that again when I am in the middle of painting, it should not run out of color. Need a bit of red, something like this. Then I'll drop some others like while doing that. So let's start with this. So I'm making some of the color here just to drop in. Mm, then let me do this. This we need some concentration here, as this is just like with one we have to do. So I'm connecting the shadows. It's not like, so to connect it to some. So wherever I need that precision, I am just having this uh like holding the brush like this. Otherwise it is far. I prefer like holding the brush like something like this. I think I'll just add a bit of blue here. Then let's do it something like this. Then this. So here I made a mistake in drawing, so I am trying to cover that with my painting. Okay, here I did a mistake, no worries. So after this I can have that. So okay, let me do this like this. Then this is another boat. This is a sailboat kind of boat. Something like this. Let's do this. Then we have a light here. So let it come like this. Then this like this. Then we something like this. Now we have to do the top part. Same way I will follow. Maybe just a bit of uh, splatters. Just add some of the splatters to get that uh, some of the dimensions. Let's do this top part. I ran out of some. So before putting the color, I try to test if it is not like the same one. I try to put again. So here let's do this part. Mm, so here I added some of like more blue. Just adding it like this. So here I supposed to leave some white. And the next one I will leave. Mm, the shadow part is quite extensive here as we are doing. So I wanted to take this shadow part because we have already learned about it in earlier sessions, but in a cityscape it is I also wanted to try how it comes up with all the other things when we have like boats and all. So that is why I wanted to try it here. Let's see what happens. Because unless we try something, we will never know like is it going to work or not. This is something you have to try and you have to test whether it is working or not. Obviously, like not all things will work. Something we have to just test. So I'll just add a bit of splatters like this. Then I'll just make it like this. Then some of the then I'll go move to maybe this part. This is the boat. Maybe like we need some darker pigments here. So I'm just so this is the boat part. So I'm just adding like this, then this. So simply then here also we need to have something like this. Then we the windows for that. Then here something windows. Then something like this. Then some door windows. Not much detail like here. Then we do another with a lighter color. So just I have added like this. Then we do like this. Then just another boat here. We're not like doing a much of detail, but we're just making it understand that that's a boat somewhat. We will add some of the details, not too much. We don't need to confuse the whoever is trying to look at it. Then just some green like this, then with some this in land. So just something, so not very loud. So just like this. Then here something like this. We are just playing here. We're not making like distinctive things here. So I'll just add a random marks here and there just to signify yes, something is there. Yes, but you have to make out what is there. But yes, like this. So this part is almost done. Let's go to this boat part. Here I see some of the, it is kind of a greenish, so I'll just add a bit of green, but it's not very green, so it is some muted green. So I have added some lilac uh, into it to make that color. Then let's add, then I'll add some of the darker here, darker said. So here maybe we can have some of the dark. It's not very dark because it is like far. We don't want those things to be pop out, but we want some shadow maybe here and there. So some shadows somewhere, something like this, something like this, and this. Then let's just make some some like shadows, like some reflections. It is not very distinctive, but some reflections I need to do so that we can see how it is coming. So it is not very distinctive, but it is very light. That is what we want. We don't want to be, we need this part to be uh, pop out. So that's why I am just having it like this. So some, something like this, some shadow, some face, then this part, then let's do this part, which is something like this. I think I'm not, let's just add this to, so it is not very prominent, but let's some reflection here as it is just like this. Let's the same thing we will follow kind of here. And now this is also a kind of greenish, so I'll add a bit of green, ultramarine, then I will try to mute it something to darker. The same thing here, I see a bit of darker shade, so I'll just add this. So see some darker shade like this here, then something here, then it is going like this, then something like this. Let's do like this, then I will have a lighter shade. First I had done the shadow part here. Same for this, I see there is a shadow here, then something like this, it goes the shadow, then it also goes like this, goes like this, then it's shadow again. Now I will just do some of the green here, so that the boat is green and we are adding some of the shadows. So here I will have this, some else. Yes, I think it is nice. Then I will have the shadow, like body of that boot here. Then here also the body will be there. So I will wait for it to dry. Uh, in the meanwhile, I'll work on this boat, which is white in color. Maybe I can leave some of it white. Then I can just do this part. So I will first do this part and then something like this. Do this, then this, then I'll just run it like this, so something will mix with the color. And this is kind of a random, so I'll just put whatever color I had here, so some random thing I'll just add, then some of the browns, then something, so it is kind of a like where you uh, latch, like where you try tie your boards as such. So this is it, and some just random marks, like no pressure here. So I'm just enjoying the flow of water. So let it dry. And here I see some of the muted red as a roof. So let's do the roof for this. Probably I think I have left some of the shadow part here. I just need a bit of shadow color there. Something like this. And just some windows, doors, windows. I will not add a lot of element here because I don't want much of like attention here in the background. I will make this part kind of darker, but this is also a good part. I just like will emphasize some of it, not all of it. That is my aim here, just to make few of marks and attention so that the viewer will come here. And so random marks, it is just bold artistic marks. Then let's do this part darker, a bit darker, so that we can mm, 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 something like this. Then we have this. Let me add some blue and blue. So I have almost added very dark blackish, so I'm adding a bit of variation here and there. So if you see, there is some variation now, some yellow ochre, something like this, so that it does not become very uh, like blackish or dark, that we need to make. So here let me make some shadows. Then this side also shadow part. Then let's make it something like this. Then this part also can be a shadow part. Then let's make it this, and it can be like look. So it is. This is coming out nice. So I just added a bit of yellow, then somewhere here. this. Now let's do a bit of what do you say that uh, our ropes. So ropes also, I think it will be very not very thin because it's here. I see a lot of ropes are like very thick. Uh, so that is okay if you're making it thick, but here it going underwater and then it is kind of connecting with this piece. Then we have another here. So here something like this, then this, then I will have some like this. It is connecting to this, something like this. I think here I need to make a shadow, which almost I just forgot. I don't know if I forgot, but yes, I think some shadow is required here in that. So here we already have a shadow. But then I feel this can be a bit of darker where we have like all effects happening here somewhere. So it is this water is kind of like mixing with the water, and then we have some of the water here. So here I'm just having this bolder strokes so that I can have this kind of a feel for this water. So it's something like this. Let it flow. I will not correct this. Let it bleed here. Just take out some excessive water, but let it bleed here, and let's wait for it to dry. Let me just adding a bit of dark here and there, just marks, random marks. Hmm. So I think this is it. I will not do a lot of things now. This looks, if I look from far, how is it looking? It's looking nice. So now I think it's time to sign the painting and also to make some birds. Let me make some birds. These birds are flying in one direction so that shall not make anything dark here. Whatever I have focused, that is here. So let's sign this painting. I hope this is a good one. At least I learned few things here in this painting. Hopefully you have also learned something. But yes, few things definitely can be improved, and that is the story for every painting. Like, you think that can be better, that can be better. This is what we try, we fail, we make another mistake, but we keep going. That is the first rule of watercolor. So we have to keep going until we reach that place where we don't make bad paintings, but um, to reach that level it takes some time and some practice. So we are here now, we are practicing, and we are making progress. That is what it matters. So see you in the next lesson. I think next lesson we will learn about some of the vehicles, and again those vehicle will we will do it in a painting in the next to next one. So let's see how it goes. Till then, bye. Thank you for learning with me. I am very I can say lucky, and also I am learning a lot from all this. Hopefully you are also learning with me. Let's meet in the next lesson. Thank you so much. Keep watching, keep creating, and keep painting. Don't stop. Bye.